Hello travel partners, myself Sanjeev from Club Harrison Holidays. Club Harrison Holidays is a B2B focused company. We operate in many parts of India. Being a B2B company, we receive many requests from our travel partners to describe about a particular region and give them about the idea regarding the commercially possible itineraries so that they can explain it to their clients. So in order to address that issue, we are launching a series in the name of Know My India, where we will discuss about the different areas separately and give you a proper knowledge and commercially possible itineraries so that you can explain to your clients. In this series, we will today discuss about Arunachal. In Arunachal, there are a few places named Bhalukpong, Bomdila, Dirang, Tawang, Shergaon. Okay. So for Arunachal trip, you have to reach to Guwahati airport or railway station. On day 1, after pickup from Guwahati, you will be transferred to Bhalukpong, and on day 2, you will be transferred Bhalukpong to Dirang, and on day 3, from Dirang, you will be transferred to Tawang. On day 4, there will be Tawang local sightsees, and on day 5, we will give a excursion to Bumla Pass, Madhuri Lake, and you need to remember the thing that this Bumla Pass is not usually included in the itinerary. This is like Nathula Pass in Sikkim and Rotang Pass in Manali. Okay, so this is usually not included in the itinerary. Sometimes our client asks us to add this in the itinerary, in the package, but why we don't add this in the package? Firstly, it depends on the weather condition and availability of permission. So if the weather is permitted and the permission is granted, only then you can go. First is this reason, and secondly, commercially no company include this in the package. So you always keep this out of the package. It is always will be with the additional cost. So after doing Bumla Pass, we will be staying in the Tawang, and on day 6 we will return back to Bomdila from Tawang, and on day 7 we will return to Guwahati via Shergaon. This is a beautiful place. So we will not come from Bomdila to Guwahati via Bhalukpong. This is a different route. We will go via Bhalukpong, and at the time of return, we will return from Tawang to Guwahati via Bomdila and Shergaon. Okay, so this is a 6 night 7 days itinerary for Arunachal Pradesh, and with this 6 night 7 days itinerary, if anyone want to add that Guwahati local sightseeing, then he or she needs to add one more extra night in Guwahati. So in that case, the itinerary will look like first night Bhalukpong, second night Dirang, third, fourth and fifth is Tawang, sixth is Bomdila, and seventh you can add at Guwahati. So 7 night 8 days tour you can also suggest to your clients. Here is one more thing, that if one want to add Kaziranga in this Arunachal package, then what you can do, instead of first night in Bhalukpong, you can incorporate Kaziranga here for the first night. Okay, and rest all the things are same. And one more thing you can see that in the common itinerary for 6 night or 7 night, you can, instead of staying in Dirang, you can remove Dirang and you can add one offbeat place that is just beside Dirang, that is called Shanti Valley. You can add Shanti Valley here. So these are the 6 nights and 7 nights itineraries for the Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, sometimes our clients ask us that whether we can cover Arunachal Pradesh in 6 days, 5 nights, 6 days. The answer is yes, we can cover, but it will be too much hectic. But how we can cover in 5 nights in Arunachal Pradesh? In that case, we can cut short this Tawang 3 night. We can cut short here. We can make it 2 night. Okay, so that we can do. Okay, so like Tawang 2 night. So after from Dirang to Tawang arrival, and next day Tawang local, and on the very next day we can do excursion to Bumla Pass, and the same day we can return back to Bomdila. So we can do that. So it will be hectic. It will be hectic. For a good Tawang trip requires at least 6 nights 7 days. 7 night 8 days is very good. But 5 night it's possible, but we usually discourage for that itinerary, and this is not at all a commercially viable itinerary. Also, you also keep in mind that for the, if we see the price distribution, if we have to keep in mind the per day car rate, so like that. So there are the factors you all know regarding the things. So considering all the things, 6 nights 7 days is a perfect itinerary, commercially viable itinerary for the Arunachal Pradesh. And depending on the client's choice, we can do 7 night, 8 night, 5 night we can do. For Arunachal trip also we need to keep in mind one thing, that in order to enter Arunachal we need to make ILP, inner line permit. So we need to make it in advance. So we have to collect documents like voter ID card, Aadhaar card from the guest, and it requires a minimal charge like 200 to 300 rupees. So we need to make ILP for Arunachal trip. So these are the things. I think I have tried to explain all the things to you regarding Arunachal. Still, if you have any confusion, you can write in the comment box, or you can directly reach to our team. Shortly we will come with our next video regarding some another place. So thanks for your time.